How'd you enjoy TIFF this year?
Oh, I love TIFF. I saw, I think it was a record, 23 movies. Hopefully nobody has beaten that before, but I feel like somebody has. But yeah, it was amazing. I actually got an opportunity to be on that side and interview some actors and some actresses. Got to see Denzel. I was literally about 10 feet away from him. Almost tackled him, ran up on stage. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of movies. I love movies. Got to meet actors and actresses, and I'm always thankful for those opportunities.
How do you see the power forward spot this year and your role in the team?
Oh, thankfully we've got a lot of depth at that position, a lot of different styles of play. You know, you have myself, you have Sullinger, Pascal, and you can also put DC there at some times when you want to go small. So my role is still the same, you know, energy, spacing the floor, threes, playing defense, a primary defender from that standpoint. So role hasn't changed. It's just all about if I'm starting or if I come off the bench again.
Is there a preference one way or the other? I know we've been talking about this a lot.
No, by now you all should know there's no preference. As long as I have a solid role on this team, I have a good impact. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
This is a huge year for you personally. What are your expectations for yourself coming into this season?
For me, starting off strong, not having a slow start. By game one, be in full effect. Rebounding my shot, you know, doesn't go up and down. It stays constant all year long. Still have great defense. Be a more vocal leader this year rather than leading by action. And just making this year not only enjoyable for me, but for everyone else.
You're one of the veterans really on this team now, with a lot of young players around.
That's scary, right? I'm a veteran now, man.
Do you see yourself taking on some of the mentoring role of some of these young guys?
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the rookies, and still even with, you know, Norm and DeLon, even, you know, showing JV how to be a man, you know, showing him how to be a man. But yeah, you know, being a leader now, you know, you always have Kyle, you have DeMar, but you know, this year trying to step up more in that role and lead the young guys verbally, and then also, you know, by my actions as well.
Coach Conte here, you're young but you're old.
I am an old soul. I really am an old soul. You know? I think I just contribute that to, you know, people that I've been around my whole life, from my family members to, you know, my first year in the league, I had, you know, Shane Battier, Yao Ming, Chuck Hayes, Brad Miller, Jared Jeffries, all these old soul players, and I think they just rubbed off on me. And it seems like every pit stop that I made, every team that I've been with, I tend to migrate more towards the older guys, you know, just because I feel more comfortable with them, because as Coach said, I am old soul.
You touched on some of the expectations for yourself. Overall, you have some of the core guys back this year. What are your overall expectations for the team as a whole?
For the team, first and foremost, is get back to the playoffs, have a successful year, more wins than losses, of course, and build off of what we did last year. You know, our number one goal last year was to make it out of the first round. So I feel like for this year, we have to set some type of similar goal that we need to just hone in and focus on, just one thing. And just when we accomplish that, which hopefully we will, and then, hey, let's build on top of that like we did last year. So just set one goal for all of us to accomplish collectively as a team, and then the rest will follow after that.
As one of the veterans and seeing the young guys coming in, what is your advice for them?
Be the first one in the gym, be the last one to leave. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because we've all been through it before, whether it's asking a player a question or asking the coach a question or asking someone on staff a question. Just don't be afraid to learn, to get more information, and indulge yourself in the city, you know, whether it's meeting new people, whether it's conversing or getting new contacts, realizing there is life after basketball. So just take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself.
What's the, as a team that's been in the conference finals, what's the most important thing to do to avoid taking a step back this year?
Not being satisfied with what we did last year. Yeah, we set a lot of records, we broke a lot of goals, we achieved a lot of things, but just not being satisfied with knowing that we did that already. Being even more hungrier than what we were last year, staying together, working hard together, and just focusing a lot more on the little things.